Amazon, Alphabet, Disney earnings reports. What investors should know. This earnings week is a pivotal moment for investors, with Amazon, Alphabet, and Disney at the center of financial markets' attention. While analysts traditionally focus on revenue and profitability, this quarter's results are about more than just numbers.
Google to ask U.S. appeals court to overturn App Store verdict. Lawyers for Alphabet's Google and Fortnite maker Epic Games are set to square off before a U.S. appeals court in California on Monday, as Google tries to undo a jury verdict and a judge's order forcing it to revamp its App Store.
Alphabet-backed fintech GoCardless halves losses targets 2026 for debut profit British payment startup GoCardless reported a net loss of £35.1 million, $43.8 million, in the full year ending June 2024. GoCardless CEO Hiroki Takeuchi said it's his aim for the company to post its first full-year profit in 12 to 18 months' time.
SoftBank just supercharged Cipher Mining's pivot beyond crypto. Cipher Mining Inc. received a $50 million investment from SoftBank, boosting its expansion into high-performance computing (HPC) data centers, and increasing its stock by 22%. Despite a minus 20.97x PE ratio, Cipher's 63.47% jump in adjusted operating earnings signals rapid transformation, attracting growth investors' attention. The balance sheet shows Cipher's financial prudence, with $25 million cash against $23 million debt and low power C.
SoftBank and OpenAI set up joint company to push artificial intelligence services. Japanese technology giant SoftBank Group and OpenAI stepped up their AI partnership Monday, setting up a 50-50 held company called SB OpenAI Japan.
SoftBank and OpenAI reported $3 billion tie-up. Tech investor SoftBank has agreed to spend a reported $3 billion annually to use OpenAI's technology across its businesses. According to U.S. media, the two companies have also launched a joint venture, SB OpenAI Japan, which will market OpenAI's enterprise tools exclusively to major Japanese firms.
Croft. Oil is up today. Clearly, there's concern about broader disruptions. Halima Croft, managing director at RBC Capital Markets, discusses the rise in oil prices despite tariffs that could dampen global demand. She notes the 10% tariff on Canadian energy, attributing it to significant lobbying efforts.
Gasoline prices jump after Trump slaps tariffs on Canada crude. Oil futures were up sharply Monday after President Trump over the weekend slapped tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China, sparking worries over U.S. crude imports, though upside was limited by concerns a trade war would dent demand.
Oil news. U.S. tariffs shake oil markets. Short-term rally or long-term trend? Crude oil jumps on tariff shock, but traders remain cautious. Resistance at $75.47 could cap gains, while refinery costs and OPEC supply remain in focus.
FTAI Aviation Limited, NASDAQ FTAI, faces intensified scrutiny following second short seller report amid investor class action. Hagens Berman, San Francisco, February 3, 2025, Globe Newswire. FTAI Aviation Limited, NASDAQ FTAI, is facing mounting pressure after a second activist short seller, Snowcap, released a critical report on January 29, 2025, further amplifying concerns initially raised by Muddy Waters Research earlier in January and leading to an investor class action alleging securities fraud.
Levi and Korsinski reminds shareholders of a lead plaintiff deadline of March 18, 2025, in FTAI Aviation lawsuit. FTAI New York, New York, ACCS Newswire, February 3, 2025. If you suffered a loss on your FTAI Aviation Limited in NASDAQ FTAI investment and want to learn about a potential recovery under the federal securities laws, follow the link below for more information. https://zlk.com/PLR-1/VLI-aviation-LTD-lawsuit-submission-form ? CRID equals 126720 and wire equals 1 or contact Joseph E.
Levi and Korsinski remind shareholders of a lead plaintiff deadline of March 18, 2025 in FTAI Aviation Limited lawsuit. FTAI New York, New York, ACCS Newswire, February 3, 2025. If you suffered a loss on your FTAI Aviation Limited, NASDAQ FTAI investment, and want to learn about a potential recovery under the federal securities laws, follow the link below for more information. https://zlk.com/PLTI-1/FTAI-aviation- LTD-lawsuit-submission-form ? PRID equals 126691 and wire equals 1 or contact Joseph E.
Investors who lost money on Novo Nordisk AS NVO should contact Levi and Korsinski about pending class action. NVO New York Access Newswire, February 3, 2025. If you suffered a loss on your Novo Nordisk AS NYSE NVO investment and want to learn about a potential recovery under the federal securities laws, follow the link below for more information. https://zlk.com/plk.com/s-lawsuit-submission-form ? PRID equals 126727 and wire equals 1 or contact Joseph.
NVO investor deadline. Robbins Geller Rudman and Dowd LLP announces that Novo Nordisk AS investors with substantial losses have opportunity to lead class action lawsuit. San Diego, February 3, 2025, Globe Newswire. The law firm of Robbins Geller Rudman and Dowd LLP announces that purchasers or acquirers of Novo Nordisk AS, NYSE NVO, securities between November 2, 2022 and December 19, 2024, inclusive the class period, have until March 25, 2025 to seek appointment as lead plaintiff of the Novo
Nordisk NVO faces securities class action after weight loss therapy trial data disappoints. Analyst questions trials design. Hagens Berman San Francisco, February 3, 2025, Globe Newswire. Novo Nordisk AS, NYSE NVO, is facing a class action lawsuit from investors who allege the pharmaceutical giant misled them about the prospects of its experimental obesity drug, cagrilintide.